But there are other lifestyle applications. They are not commodity business, although they might look like. Coffee is one of them. A few years ago, you wouldn't have given a second thought about drinking a cup of coffee. It was simply a beverage. But then we saw the phenomenal global popularity of gourmet coffee restaurant chains. This has made coffee drinking a lifestyle experience in its own right. And what about then coffee drinking at home? And that too has become a lifestyle experience. And another example of a successful partnership that we have pioneered. And I'm talking about our collaboration with Sara Lee and its Dow Egberts coffee brands to introduce a new way for consumers to enjoy coffee, the Senseo coffee pod system. Senseo is another great example of applying insights, design, and innovation. The origins lay in the discovery by Philips and Dow Egbert towards the end of the 90s that home coffee drinking was changing. Smaller households were drinking coffee by the cup, not by the pot, but they still wanted the taste of freshly brewed coffee produced with simplicity, and Senseo addressed these insights perfectly. 7 years since the launch, we have sold over 20 million Senseo systems worldwide. Dow Egberts, I think, now offers well over 15 Senseo coffee varieties. And in IFA, we are presenting the evolution of Senseo, a new product called the Senseo Latte Select. And that is a product that will allow you to take the same Senseo experience into things like cappuccino, latte macchiato, or latte that are made automatically at the touch of a button with fresh frothed milk in a simple, convenient, and indulgent, wonderfully indulgent way. Now, again, we cooperate with Dow Egberts, and again, Dow Egberts is developing coffee pods, different flavors, to get the ideal balance of coffee and milk every time. So here lies the essential benefit of what we offer to our partners and what they offer to us. Our coffee makers have always required someone else's coffee. But what Philips and Dow Egberts produce together with the Senseo families is the perfect combination of ease of use and a rich, authentic restaurant coffee drinking experience at home. Philips would have not been able to be credible by trying to sell the Philips coffee. Dow Egberts would have not been credible trying to sell an appliance. Based on that success, we decided to expand into the coffee market with the launch of our espresso makers. And here we're tapping into a very rich segment with the highest growth, 13% per year within the small appliances segment. Once again, One Touch espresso maker became the #1 brand in the German premium appliance market within weeks of the launch. This is again a solid example of how consumers are looking for rich lifestyle experiences in their kitchens.
Would anyone like coffee?
A cappuccino for me, please.
I'd like a cappuccino too.
E latte macchiato.
Make mine a macchiato. Freshly ground coffee that's as easy to make as it is to enjoy.
Actually, I'd like to have a cappuccino too, please.
Simplicity is an espresso machine that makes a coffee expert out of anyone.
So it's said that too many chefs in the kitchen can be a bad thing, but for us, working with partners in the kitchen business has contributed tremendously to our success in this category. Senseo, we talked about bringing together two powerful equities, like our expertise in appliances and Dow Egberts' credibility in coffee. Indeed, we have grown the market presence of our domestic appliances businesses through a variety of dynamic partnerships with other brands, but also with retailers. For example, joint marketing programs such as our healthy living campaigns, with the direct involvement and contribution of our key distribution chains, we promoted the lifestyle benefit of fruit juicers and other kitchen appliances. Thanks to efforts like this, we grew our market share among the top 10 international retailers by more than 75% in the last 3 years. And our long experience in consumer electronics and domestic appliances has enabled us to forge committed partnerships with the world's major retailing organizations. However, our retail interest is not limited to just traditional retailers. With Swarovski, we created a truly unique concept in fashion. Swarovski crystal jewelry containing USB memory sticks or ear headphones that can be worn as much for decorative effect and for listening to music. These opened a new distribution channel for Philips with the active crystals range available via the Swarovski's jewelry shops. We will take this approach further down new avenues of lifestyle and broaden out from our traditional categories. Our accessories businesses, in this respect, incidentally, is helping to define lifestyle itself. So we look at it as a great demonstration of what a consumer electronic, traditional consumer electronics category can actually mean in the context of lifestyle. Now, there are many retailers in the world that wouldn't think of selling an electrical device, but do operate in complementary markets to us: fashion, nutrition, well-being, home decor. And the fact that we've been successful with Swarovski shows that we can do it, but also that there are many unopened doors for us. And some of these doors will be opened by partnering. Innovation isn't just about new technologies or applications. In many cases, it's just about taking a new approach to an existing category, and that means working with the right partners. We have a long tradition of working in partnerships. You see some of the examples: groundbreaking partnerships with Dow Egberts, Swarovski, Nivea, InBev. They all have enabled these true consumer brands to launch new lifestyle propositions with us providing the hardware. We started a long time ago, some 10 years ago, with our Alessi partnerships. And since then, working with our lifestyle brands has been a valuable way to grow existing categories. The kitchen is a logical place for this approach, where you can see so many brands populate our kitchens, from food and drink to utensils, appliances, and food and beverage preparation requires a combination of ingredients. And so we have applied that thinking to the business side. Now, these partnerships also represent a shift in traditional thinking. To launch CD and DVD players, if you think about it, we needed the content industry to provide music and movies. Now, it's the other way around. We are looking to enable some of our partners to introduce new lifestyle experiences of their own. We provide the hardware for their software. Our ambitions in the consumer lifestyle space lay beyond the traditional product categories, like I said in the beginning.